Okay, maths for Wednesday the 20th. We're actually doing some addition of decimals. I've got 1.4 and 2.53. Okay, so that's the place value counters, and it's asking you to add the calculation. So he's got 3 hundredths. Altogether he's got 9 tenths, and he's got 3 ones, and I've just shown that as a column addition there. So 3.93. Okay, there's no exchanging because actually all of these numbers are less than 10. Okay, work out the additions. Now I've actually first of all put in placeholders. Where they were missing, you can see I put in placeholders. Please do that with yours. Then I start from the least significant digits, add them up, and I get 4.62. B, I added them up, 0 add 3, 5 add 2, 3 add 0, 1 add 0, so it's 13.73, and I did the same for D, 20.05. Okay, what mistakes has Philippe made? Now, if you look at this here, I've actually got that calculation. I've got this calculation is this one here. So can you actually see that he's actually got the decimal points not lined up? So he's not actually done that. So he needs to actually line them up, and beneath that I've actually lined them up. So I've got the hundredths lined up with the hundredths, the tenths lined up with the tenths, decimal points lined up, the ones and the tens lined up. Add them together and you get 15.75. 15.75, and that's it as a calculation. Use column method to work out the following additions. I've actually put in a placeholder. I put a placeholder here. So, and I've put in a placeholder here. Okay, and so I've lined up the ones are lined up, the tenths are lined up, and the hundredths are lined up. So add them together, and you get 4.26, and I've got 14.82. Add 13.7, I've got 18.52. Okay, that's part 1. Okay, maths for Wednesday, part 2. Use the column method to work out these additions. Okay, so I've just set them out. 9 plus 0 is 9. 5 plus 9 is 14. I put the decimal point in. Exchange 1 into the ones. It's going to be 2. So it's 12.49. Okay, number 2. I've lined up my columns. I've got 6 hundredths. I've got 11 tenths, which means I've got exchanged. So 1 tenth there, so that's 8, that's 9, so 79.16. This one here, here I've got to exchange into from the hundredths into the tenths, so that's 12. Okay, then I've got 13. Exchange into the ones. I've got 2.321. Okay, just adding down 3 numbers now. So adding 3 digits together. So 7. That's going to be 19. Okay, got to exchange there. So that's 4. 4.971. Okay, so here's the 2 distances. It says what distance in total is the driven. So I've got exchange there. I've got 5. That one is 6. That's 7. So it's 171.1 kilometers. Next one, it says what are the greatest total you can make magnitude numbers. So I've looked at the most significant digit. So I've got 4 here, and I've got 11 here. So the other 2 are the smaller than those. So add them together. 6 add 9 is 15. Okay, exchanging. 4 add those 2 is 6. That's 15.65. Now this one's actually asking what's the sum of the numbers, so I've got those numbers there. You add them together, so starting you can actually look for pairs, so I'm looking at those two there, it's 11, add that is 17, so it's exchanging going on there. I can either look at, that's 11, 12, 12 at 8 is 20, 21, so exchanging again, so that's 5, 8, 9, 10, so I'm exchanging again, so in total they total up to 20.17. Okay, next it says work out the missing digits. Okay, so I've set these up, and actually I've got these lines here to show where the missing digits are. Okay, so I've got the answer here, so 7, so I'm working backwards. 3, that's 6. Okay, so 4 add something is 9, so I put in a 5 there. I've got to figure out what would actually add to that, so it's a 2. So it's 24.3. Add 15.37 equals 39.7. Okay. Right, I've started on this one already. 8 add 6. 8 add something equals 6. Well, that can't be 6. It's got to be 16, so that'd make that an 8. I'd exchange into that. So therefore, 4 add something, add 1 equals 2. Well, that can't be right because actually that's greater than 2, so it's got to equal 12. So I think I've got to find what 5 add something equals 12. Well, I think 5 add 7 equals that, so it's 11, 12, so that's 12 there. Okay, and there's no digit up there. So 4.85 add 7.8 equals 12.65. Okay,